Welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Today we are going to rank all the hero equipment individually. So let's get started. We're gonna start with the Barbarian King. We have got a lot of them. Starting with Barbarian Puppet. It will land directly on tier F and do not use it. Let's just call tier F something that you would avoid. After that we have got Vamp Stash and it will land directly on B tier. Vamp Stash is incredible, but only when you're making the funnel. It helps the king to boost the health and let him survive a bit more. So you can pair it with Rage Vial, Giant Gauntlet or the Spiky Ball. Both of these options are good, but it works the best with the Spiky Ball. However, if you send the king in, then he will not be able to survive for far long. The damage just outruns the healing power of the Vamp Stash. So after that we have got Rage Vial, and it is an incredible equipment. We can send it directly to A. You can pair a Rage Vial with a lot of things, but it works the best definitely with the Giant Gauntlet. You can have Vamp Stash with the Rage Vial. That way, the effect of the Vamp Stash gets boosted. You can also have Earthquake Boots and pair it with Rage Vial. That way, you can do a lot more damage in the core. And with the Spiky Ball, it's also good. But definitely, Giant Gauntlet and Rage Vial wins this race. After that, we have got our first S tier, that is Giant Gauntlet. This was the first epic equipment that was introduced to the game. Even after nerfs, you can level bases with Giant Gauntlet and it works in almost every situation. Whether you're making the funnel or dealing a lot more damage in the core, it's your friend in every situation. For the next one, we have got another S tier, that is Spiky Ball. This equipment also has got multiple uses. You can make the funnel with it, you can even solo a compartment or aim for specific defenses or structures. Or you can use it right in the core and it will work like a charm, especially if you pair that with the Earthquake Boot. So naturally, our next equipment would be Earthquake Boots, and this is surprisingly good. The investment isn't as much, and if you pair this not only with just Spiky Ball, but with other equipment as well, like the Giant Gauntlet or even the Rage Vial, it works pretty fine to be honest. If you do not have that many ores and want to maximize the help that you get from the king, Spiky Ball plus Earthquake Boots is your way. Definitely, this combination is the best. Now we're done with the king, so let's go to the queen next. So about the queen, first and foremost we have got Archer Puppet. This one is a little bit on the lower side. As you can see, this one does not keep a lot of damage, and there are other equipment that could be more helpful, but definitely in some of the strategies, and I mean really some, like the queen charge, Archer Puppet can shine. If you do not have epic equipment for the queen and you want some extra net of safety, then Archer Puppet it is. To be honest, the coolest part that I think about the Archer Puppet is that in certain skins, you'll get the skin for the individual archers as well. And that looks really cool. But other than that, I do not see much of a reason to use it. So it is going in tier E. Next equipment is Giant Arrow. And this one is good. So it is going directly in tier A. This one can slide through the base and take out a lot of defenses and other buildings in the way. You can target air sweepers, and if you're not playing in hard mode, then you can even get down air defenses. Maybe triggering the spell tower is your idea. You can even do that with this equipment. This gives a lot of strategic advantage because the range of this equipment is really massive. I personally found that it works the best with air strategies. But even in ground strategies, you can make the funnel with it. So this is a solid A tier equipment. Next is Invisibility Vial, and it is going to tier B. Yes, this is a really cool equipment. It will save your queen from dying, plus it will dish out some additional damage. But it has got a short duration. On top of that, we have got better alternatives now, so this one is lagging a little bit behind than the others. Next is S tier equipment, that is Healer Puppet. And this is hands down one of the best equipment for the queen. It will give significant healing boost, not just for the queen, but if other troops need it, the healers will transfer to them. That sometimes can be a disadvantage as well, but the meta strategy is smash attacks right now, so even if the healers transfer, that is a good thing. Also, if you have got the Healer Puppet, then you will technically have more space in your own army camp because you are not bringing healers, so that gives a little bit of more advantage. And this piece of equipment is versatile. You will be able to pair this with every single strategy out there. And this equipment also goes well with almost every other equipment for the queen. For the next one, we have got another S tier, that is Frozen Arrow. This was introduced as the first epic equipment for the Queen, and hands down, this comes with the best benefits. It will give damage as well as freezing effect, which is really good against any type of base. This equipment can also be paired with any other strategy and almost every equipment out there. When this was introduced to the game, it was basically a game-breaking thing, and this one still is. So if you do not have the frozen arrow and wondering what equipment you should get for 1500 gems, then frozen arrow is one of the best picks. Next equipment is another S tier that is recently introduced to the game. Well, not that recently, but at least for the Queen, that is Mirror Clone. This equipment gives a high synergy with high impact troops, and with the clone effect, you basically get more queens on the field to deal extra damage. You can take out the core totally, take out the town hall or any other defense that does a lot of damage. Also, this equipment is great for making funnel. The Queen can basically solo a compartment, and usually you will have the Queen survive through the whole attack. This equipment is also great, and its synergy with other equipments is good. It works well with Healer Puppet. Frozen Arrow also works, but if you want an in-depth video and in-depth details about the other synergy of every other equipment out there, then check out the other equipment video that I made recently. Now we are done with the Queen, so let's get on to the RC next. Now the Royal Champion, and the first equipment for her is Royal Gem. This is going straight to tier C. This is because the Royal Gem is primarily a health boost equipment where it boosts the health, and that's about it. While other equipment offers multiple benefits like increased speed and damage, Royal Gem is more one-dimensional, so other equipment choices might be better. Although you unlock Royal Gem straight from Town Hall 13, so it's an initial good equipment to begin with. After that, we have got Seeking Shield, and it is going directly to B. It's not going to A tier, that's because Seeking Shield has limited uses. It's primarily a damage equipment. The only reason it is coming above the Royal Gem is because it can be paired with Rocket Spear, and both of them work really well together. After that, we have got Hawk Puppet and Haste Vial. Both of them will be in tier A. Without one another, they are pretty much not useless, but pretty much in the lower side. So, since both of them will be kept together, I'll keep both of them in tier A. The Hawks provide additional distraction and damage, and the Royal Champion can do her thing in that time, and it gives a lot of offensive support. The significant speed boost from Haste Vial can help you even take down heroes that the RC is usually not able to do so. Then we have got Rocket Spear for RC, and it is going straight to tier S. It is exceptionally good. It has high amount of damage, and if you combine it with a Quake, you can do a lot more. Plus it has got extended range, and only a few defenses can outrange her. Plus the Rocket Spear fits well into a wide range of attack strategies. Whether it's ground or air, the spear's ability to boost damage and range makes it adaptable to various style and base layouts. The next is Warden, and the first equipment that we are going to introduce is Life Gem. It is going straight to tier B. Life Gem is good. It is useful to boost the health of heroes and the troops likewise, but there are better equipment. For instance, if you take Apprentice Warden, then the value of Life Gem is minimized. Yes, it works good where you deploy a lot of troops that have got low HP, for example the Hybrid or the Balloons. Life Gem shines in that condition, but to be honest, there are better alternatives available. Next is Raid Gem, and it is a good one, so it is going straight to tier A. It can be used to boost the attack speed, so usually you will not run out of time. It also boosts the damage, so the troops that already deal a good amount of damage can dish out even more. The coolest part is, you can use it for Warden walks, and the healers will get boosted automatically, so this is definitely A tier. Next is Healing Tome, and it is another good one, so it is going straight to tier A one more time. It will instantly recover the health, so it comes in handy in almost every strategy. It doesn't increase a unit's direct offensive power, but its ability to keep the units alive longer and support their effectiveness makes it highly valuable. Next is Eternal Dome, and this is one of the best, so it is going straight to tier S. It will give you invincibility. Even if that's for not too long, you can get through the toughest part of the bases within that period of time. The Eternal Dome is critical for keeping troops alive, and you can technically pair that with almost every other equipment. It is versatile and it will help you in every strategy. It is often the difference maker while taking down a base or not. Next is Lava Balloon Puppet, and it is going to tier D. Despite being an epic equipment, Its synergy with other equipment is pretty low as of now. It's not bad because we can always drop blimps paired with Eternal Dome, but still the other equipment do not fit quite well as of now. And the lava loon that gets spawned, being air defense targeting units, make it a little bit hard for the regular players to utilize that in regular strategies. Next is Firewall, and we do not have to say it, it is going straight to tier S. It is incredibly versatile, you can use it in almost every strategy. It has got really high burst of damage, being effective against any high value target, defenses or even the clan castle. And if you use it properly, without missing the invisibility spells, you will get total destruction against any base. So because of its exceptional offensive capabilities, this piece of equipment is really deserving the S tier spot. And there you go. These are all the equipments ranked in Clash of Clans as of now. Now let's accept some friend requests. So today we have got Small Heath, Amalone, Smash, FFM Bali, Kai, and Samir. Thank you guys for sending me the friend request. I appreciate all of you. And before we end this one, I would appreciate a like here, and see you in the next video then. Bye.